What's good, Broncos country? Can you feel the winds of change blowing through Denver? Something huge is happening at our Broncos' training camp, and the name at the center of this storm is a guy who's already proven he's pure dynamite with the ball in his hands. A shift is in the air, and it could turn our offense into a big play machine that'll make AFC defenses tremble. But what's going down? Is Sean Payton holding the key to unlocking this playmaker's full potential? Stay tuned, because this video will have your heart racing, itching for the next snap. Let's dive deep into this news that's setting the Denver Broncos family on fire. Broncos country, hold on tight, because the Denver Broncos are about to take a leap that could reshape our offense in 2025. After a 2024 season that brought us back to the playoffs for the first time in 8 years, the team is hungry, ready to prove it wasn't just a fluke. And the news making the fan base buzz is coming straight from training camp. Our guy, that speedster, who's already a legend on special teams, is being groomed to be a lethal weapon on offense. Yes, we're talking about an upgrade that could take our offense from dangerous to absolutely unstoppable. Let's set the stage. Last season, the Broncos silenced the haters. Against all odds, with predictions labeling us as underdogs, we racked up 10 wins and a wild card spot. It was a moment of pride for the Denver Broncos family, but also a reminder that to compete with AFC heavyweights like the Chiefs, we need more firepower on offense. Bo Nix, our quarterback, showed incredible growth, proving he's the right guy to lead the team. But for 2025, the plan is clear. We want more explosiveness, more touchdowns, more plays that make Empower Field at Mile High erupt with excitement and leave opponents sweating bullets. And that's exactly where the big change comes in. Our playmaker, the guy who ran a 4.38-second 40-yard dash at the Combine and makes defenses look like they're moving in slow motion, is getting a much bigger role. He's already a beast on punt and kickoff returns, with league-leading numbers. But now, Sean Payton is ready to unleash that talent on offense. How? He's being slotted as WR2, the second primary receiver, alongside our cornerstone, Courtland Sutton. That means more snaps, more routes, more chances to burn opposing cornerbacks and leave fans speechless. Let's get into the details, because things are getting serious. Last season, our offense had its ups and downs. Courtland Sutton was the man, holding it down as WR1 with over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. But the rest of the receiving corps, well, let's just say they lacked that extra something. Our playmaker up until now was used more as a gadget player. Specific plays like jet sweeps, screens, or short routes in the slot. He finished 2024 with 34 receptions, 452 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Solid, but nowhere near what he's capable of. On special teams, though, he was a monster, averaging 15.7 yards per punt return and 27.7 yards per kickoff return, numbers that put him at the top of the NFL and earned him 2 Pro Bowls and 2 All-Pro honors in just 2 years in the league. Now Sean Payton, that master of creative play calling, is rewriting the script. He saw what this guy did in clutch moments, like against the Bengals, when he caught 8 passes on 8 targets for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns, including a 4th down grab that nearly turned the game around. Or against the Colts, with a 61-yard punt return that shifted the momentum and paved the way for an epic comeback. Payton knows this player isn't just a returner or a short play guy. He's a weapon who can stretch the field, create space for others, and force defenses to bend over backward to stop him. What's changing on the field? First, he's being moved to different positions in the offense, no more just in the slot or backfield. He's lining up as an outside wide receiver, running vertical routes, challenging cornerbacks with his insane speed. In training camp, he was involved in 82% of Bo Nix's dropbacks in the preseason game, a massive jump from last year when he barely cracked 50%. And there's more. Recent ex-posts confirmed he's listed as WR2 on the Broncos' first unofficial depth chart, ahead of names like Troy Franklin and Trent Sherfield. That's a clear message from Peyton. You're my guy, and I'm giving you the ball. What's up, Broncos country? Can you feel the hype building? Picture this guy running a seam route against a Tampa 2 coverage like he did against the Browns, exploding for a 93-yard touchdown that sends the crowd into a frenzy. Or catching a quick pass in the slot, cutting across the field, and making linebackers eat dust. That's the kind of impact that can turn our offense into a nightmare for opposing defenses. And the best part? He's building stronger chemistry with Bo Nix. In practice, the two have been seen working together on specific routes, with Nix trusting our playmakers' speed to hit passes in tight windows. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, family. Let's address the elephant in the room. Our receiving corps is still a question mark. Courtland Sutton is the guy, period. But after him, the rookie Pat Bryant, a third-round pick, is drawing comparisons to Michael Thomas in his prime under Peyton in New Orleans. But he still needs to prove he can handle the NFL grind. Trent Sherfield, the veteran we signed in free agency, is reliable, but not exactly the kind of player who keeps defenses up at night. That puts a ton of pressure on our playmaker to deliver as WR2. Does he have what it takes to make that leap, or will the lack of depth in the receiving group limit his impact? Another question is balance. Our guy is a special teams phenom. He's got 2 Pro Bowls and 2 All-Pros as a returner, and that's no small feat. But increasing his role on offense could mean fewer snaps on returns. He himself said in a recent interview that he loves being a returner, that it's where he feels the energy of the crowd. But Broncos country, let's be real. If he starts making 50, 60-yard plays on offense every week, no one's going to complain if he eases up on special teams, right? The key is that he keeps shining, whether it's with the ball on offense or flying on returns. And there's one more thing to consider, the tactical impact of all this. With our playmaker running deeper routes, defenses will have to adjust. That opens up space for the run game with J.K. Dobbins and Audric Estime pounding behind a bolstered offensive line. It creates room for Sutton to keep being the clutch receiver. And of course, it gives more freedom for Evan Engram, our tight end, to exploit the middle of the field. It's a domino effect. One new piece in the offense could unlock the potential of the entire team. This shift also shows the Broncos are in all-in mode. After bolstering the defense with studs like Hufanga, Greenlaw, and the Defensive Player of the Year, Patrick Surtain II, and juicing up the offense with Engram and Dobbins, the team is sending a clear message. 2025 is the year to fight for the top of the AFC West. Our playmaker is the piece that could make this offense take off, turning close games into convincing wins. But let's talk about the off-field impact, too. This change is bringing new energy to the fan base. In recent years, the Denver Broncos family has been through highs and lows, tough seasons, quarterback changes, unfulfilled promises. But now, the vibe is different. Open practices are packed, ex-posts are buzzing with excitement, and fans are starting to believe this team can take on the Chiefs and go far. Our playmaker, with his infectious energy and electrifying plays, is becoming a symbol of this new era in Denver. Real talk, Broncos country, are you feeling this vibe? As the man himself said, times are changing. That underdog spirit is in the past. Now it's about building on what we've achieved and chasing the Super Bowl. But what do you think? Will this new role turn our offense into the AFC's terror, or are we still missing a piece to complete the puzzle? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because the voice of the Denver Broncos family is what makes this team tick. Hey, Broncos country, if you live and breathe orange and blue, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single play. It's video after video with analysis, news, and everything that makes our fan hearts beat faster. Hit the button, join the family, and let's cheer for the Broncos together. In my view, this change is exactly what we needed to wake up for good. Our playmaker has everything to be a game changer: speed, reliable hands, and an instinct for big plays. But Sean Payton needs to be bold. No limiting him to short routes or predictable plays. I want to see go routes, posts, seams, anything that exploits that insane speed. If he and Bo Nix get on the same page, watch out AFC, because the Broncos are coming like a hurricane. But what do you think? Is he ready to be the WR2 of our dreams, or do we still need a big name on offense? Let the conversation flow in the comments. So Denver Broncos family, are you ready to see our playmaker soar in 2025? What do you think of this change in his role? Will he be the key to dethroning the Chiefs and taking the Broncos to the top of the AFC West? Or do we still need more weapons? Drop your takes in the comments, because Broncos country is the heart of this channel. Don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to stay in the loop. Until the next video, and go Broncos!